Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. This is Joe Nicasio, your business mentor, and today we're going to talk a little bit about what is self-reliance. And this is, to me, in terms of my personal values, I think this is a very high personal value. I think we have told people to go to school and get a good education and and get a job, which is really being employer reliant and education reliant and self-reliance. I'm a stand for self-reliance through entrepreneurship. We've created a society of people that are employer reliant or government reliant or charity reliant or family reliant or spouse reliant. So self-reliance is definitely something worthwhile to strive towards. So what is this concept of self-reliance? The idea of self-reliance is a broad one, and it covers many concepts. Everyone has a slightly different idea of what constitutes self-reliance, and there are many different types of self-reliance that apply, for different situations. So you can be self-reliant in that you don't need the accolades of people. You don't need that external validation. You can be self-reliant that you are able to do things on your own without becoming lonely or bored. You can be self-amused, and you can be self-reliant as much as you're able to solve problems without help. Self-reliance is none of these things and all of these things, combined. None of us are probably completely, truly self-reliant. We do rely on other people, though most of us strive to be more so in various areas of our life. People talk about the self-made millionaire. I don't know if that's 100% truth. I think that we're team-made, we're customer-made, we're client-made. But getting more self-reliant is definitely something worthwhile to strive for. So let's look at some of the different ways in which you can be self-reliant and some of the forms that it takes. Number one is independence. Independence means being able to do things on your own without needing the encouragement or the company of others. This means that you do things because you want to do them, without necessarily needing an escort or someone to share the time with. This is a valuable trait because it means your options aren't limited by what other people are willing to do with you. Yeah, many people struggle with independence and feel the need to be constantly with friends or spend time with a partner. If you do this too much, you can eventually end up losing your own identity. So, it's like you got to learn to function without the help of others. It's a really important skill. And then resourcefulness. Self-reliance is largely resourcefulness. I think of, when I see this word, I think of MacGyver, being able to innovate and take care of things. I also think of Star Trek. They're very resourceful. Resourcefulness is a form of self-reliance in as much as it helps you to cope in situations where the chips are down. This means being able to draw on a limited pool of options and still come up with satisfactory, real solutions. Self-reliance is also about financial independence. Financial independence, not relying on an employer or anyone else for your income. Most of us are financially dependent, at least to some degree, but simply having savings and the ability to gain alternative income makes you much freer. So the better you manage your money, the more independence you have, the more you're becoming more self-reliant. And self-reliance is also about this ability to be a self-starter. Being a self-starter means that you're self-motivated and you're able to drive yourself to achieve things you want to achieve. Entrepreneurs are the perfect examples of self-starters as they motivate themselves to work without needing a boss. Being a self-starter gives you the ability, to forge your own path. And self-reliance is about being capable and having capabilities. Being self-reliant means that if your car breaks, you're able to fix your car, take it out, or take out the trash. It means not relying on someone else to do things and thus being ready for almost any situation. So the more capabilities you have, the more you develop your self-reliance. And if you want to become more self-reliant as an entrepreneur, that's my specialty. Is I help people become more self-reliant as entrepreneurs. I help people start businesses and generate leads every day, or more leads every day, and more clients every week. Let me buy an hour of my time. let's get you on the calendar. Go to schedule.employeeescapeplan.com and let's see if there's ways we can help you uh, not just survive, but thrive as an entrepreneur and become more self-reliant as an entrepreneur. If you want the help's available. Just reach out. God bless you all and have an amazing